Merry meet everyone, Hawthorne Sagebrush here, and welcome back to Hawthorne Mystics. And today we're back again in the Witch's Tea Cupboard. As I said in my last video, I'm pre-recording these. Actually, this might not be the last video. I might scatter the topics around a little bit, so I don't know. This is the second one I'm filming, so we'll see. But we're back in the Witch's Tea Cupboard for number 2. Witch's Tea Cupboard number 2. And this one is Super Ginger, again from David's Tea. Like 99% of this series will probably be David's Tea, but I'm giving you some really good information when it comes to the herbs in it, and you can probably find lots of teas that have similar properties or similar herbs in them. Again, as Hazel Autumnwood told me when I told her about the idea for this series, tea looks like little spells, and it so does. Alright, so Super Ginger from David's Tea. This is a rooibos tea. Ginger makes you feel so great, it's like an everyday superhero. At least that's how we feel feel after 1 cup of this spicy blend. So the ingredients in this are organic, and it is ginger, green rooibos, black and white pepper, pink peppercorns, and stevia extract. So this is a pretty good tea as well. We're going to insert a photo here. Pretty cool looking. I kind of like the green rooibos with the dried ginger pieces. That kind of makes a nice base. But then you got those little peppercorns, like little red pieces. They're pretty cool. So as for scent, it is very, very ginger. Like, there is no doubt that ginger is number 1 on the list, meaning it is the most in weight. It is gingery. Because it's dry ginger, it's not as potent as fresh ginger. But once you add the water, this becomes a potent tea. So, let's talk about the ingredients. So, ginger. Ginger is an amazing ingredient. It not only helps your stomach and helps with nausea, as we know, but it can help with fight the flu and the common cold. It can be good for those suffering morning sickness. When you're pregnant, though, check your doctor. Check your doctor. Check out that doctor. Check with your doctor before taking any herbs or supplements, because you don't know how it's going to affect your body or the baby. But ginger can help morning sickness because it helps with nausea. Talk to your doctor first. Ginger can help reduce muscle pain and soreness because it's anti-inflammatory. So if your post-workout body has you pinned to your bed, this tea might come to the rescue, or any ginger tea. They've got like ginger lemon tea, ginger honey tea out there, like the Stash brand, which is a basic brand that I've seen all over. Ginger is also anti-inflammatory, as I said, and antibacterial. So, wow, a lot of great physical properties to the tea, but what about the metaphysical or spiritual spell properties? So with these properties, we have the element of fire. No wonder the heat off of this herb is insane. Root, technically. But I'm talking about herbalism. But the heat is insane. So with its energetic, fiery properties, ginger can add an extra zip to almost any magical working. It can do the speed, it can speed things up. If you want things to come faster, add ginger. Or the light the fire under your ass kind of thing. Pardon my French. It can really get you going. If this is a spell to get you a job, for instance, and you're having trouble getting up, getting out there, putting yourself out there, getting the resumes out, beating the streets, get some ginger in there, light that fire under your ass to get going. So, yeah, so good in that sense. And it's very good for motivation. So if you're having problems with depression and alongside with mental health care, of course, you might want to try some spiritual aid and use ginger to help with motivation, at least for those basic everyday daily things. For example, I used to have a ginger body scrub, and that would help me with showering because I loved the smell of ginger, so it got me to shower when I was having my more depressed, I don't want to do anything days. And then ginger can be used in love magic, specifically passion magic, because it can add heat to an already existing romance. Don't add ginger if you don't want it to be a hot romance. It could be used in an infatuation spell if that's what you're going for, which most love spells turn into an infatuation spell because people aren't specific with their like wordings and things, but you know. Love magic. Oh, and it is also associated with success in business and money. Prosperity magic, anyone? Remember? Peppermint, ginger, sharp smells, business and money. Apparently. That's what I'm seeing as a commonality. Drink this before a job interview and maybe you'll get it. And then ginger, of course, is good for healing magic, and no wonder all those health benefits put together. Sorry, that's my timer for my laundry. So after this, I'm getting my laundry out. So with all those physical healing properties, no wonder it's great in healing magic because it adds the literal physical property to the spell. Again, if you're using it for healing, check with your doctor if it's okay to use herbs alongside, especially if you're pregnant or things like that. Then again, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just saying, I'm covering my own ass. Don't sue me. Thank you. Yeah. So, with all this benefits and the witchiness and the intention, bang, boom, you're off to the races with this root. I keep holding this up. This is Cold 911. Super ginger. So, the next thing I'm talking about in this, as you might have noticed in the last episode, I did not talk about eucalyptus or orange because in Cold 911 it's just a flavoring, not the actual herb. And in this, I won't be talking about the rooibos because I didn't find that much on it. If you can find some, link me in the comments below. Thank you. And I won't be talking about stevia because it's just the extract. It's not pieces of the herb. So we're going to be talking about pepper because there is black and white pepper and pink peppercorns. So all three types of pepper. You can go with color theory to add to it as well if you want to go for black for protection, white for also protection, kind of white for the goddess as well, and then red for fire, etc. Add those color associations to what I'm talking about now, and you can decide if you want to use different types of peppers. So, who knew that pepper didn't just add zip to your mashed potatoes, but also does some good for your body? Yeah. So whether ground or whole, peppercorns sure pack a punch. Not only are they antibacterial like ginger, spicy, antibacterial, are we seeing a trend here? But they're full of vitamins and minerals as well as dietary fiber. Who knew that a lot of fiber in pepper? I mean, maybe not as much as you'd be adding to a meal would have that much fiber, but it does have fiber. So that is our physical properties, but our metaphysical or magical properties are, just like ginger, pepper is associated with the element of fire, and obviously, because that pop and zip, it gives you that spiciness. Pepper is excellent in spells for banishment, and in its black or red forms, it is an excellent spice for protection. Mixed with salt, the protective properties are boosted even more. So black pepper and salt in your mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are protecting spells, guys. I mean, if you cook them and eat them with intention, mashed potatoes can be a protection spell. I'm all for that. Am I obvious that I'm from New Brunswick / my family's Irish yet? Potatoes. Yeah, so bang, boom. This will knock the cold out of you. It'll knock the nausea out of you. It'll be super protective because it's got black peppercorn and red peppercorn in there. And Oh, it'll light a fire under your butt because it is hot and spicy and fiery, not to mention delicious. Add a little honey in there, it'll help out your throat too. So, wow. Super ginger. Gotta love it. Also, check out, if you wanted to do something like this, add a couple of peppercorns, whole peppercorns, into your tea when making just like a normal bagged ginger tea. That's an idea, and it kind of recreates this in a way. But goodness, guys, leave me comments down below, anything that you want to add to this. Again, this is a conversation. This is not me just here teaching you things. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hit the like button down below, leave a comment, subscribe, and blessed be merry part. Bye-bye.